Hi, I'm Martha Blessing, and I am talking today very quickly about why the love meditation and how the love meditation can speed up healing. My name is Martha Blessing. I'm a medical intuitive and a healing mentor, and I help clients uncover the core cause of their symptoms, and I teach them how to remove it. For those of you that don't know me, I am the author of a book called Healed and Unlimited: The Secret to Breaking Free from Chronic Disease and Stepping into Your Personal Power. And one of the things that I cover in that book is my journey out of 10 years of daily chronic pain and illness, and when I was told that I would never walk again, and how I healed that. And it's not important that I did that. It's important the significance of the things that I learned on that journey and the insights that I learned that I'm sharing with you now today. One of those things is that I created a meditation called the Love Meditation. And I don't honestly like using the word meditation because I think it's overused these days. And the intention behind why we do something is so important and critical. And so many times people think of meditation as a way to shut off their brain and quiet their mind. And it is effective for helping to slow down the brain waves. But the love meditation is a little bit different, and it's used in a different intention and in a different way than what most meditations are. So it's one of the reasons I wanted to share this information with you today, because when I realized what the mechanism is and how it worked, I knew that I had to share it with everyone. And a lot of people ask me that. A lot of clients ask me that. Well, how do I apply this, and how do I make sure that I unlock the missing pieces and I break free and get back in control of my health and well-being? And I talk about the how in some other videos, in some other blog posts, and on the Place to Be Free podcast, which I'm the host of, but not as much right now in this video am I talking about the how as I am talking about the mechanism of this meditation and love meditation and what happens. Okay, so here goes. What happens in this love meditation? It is the energy of it is to guide you to bring your energy and your attention and your awareness into your physical body, and specifically into your heart center, into your chest and the center of your being. And why is that so important, and why is that significant? Part of when you're repeating part of what is guided on the meditation is that you're affirming that you are the fullest expression of your God self or your divine self, or whatever that word you use is to describe the essence and the co-creation in the universe. Okay, so we won't get hung up on the words and the terminology, but whatever that is, it's bringing you into a sense of feeling that so that you can align with that in your physical body for healing. Because in that place and in that state, we don't know illness. Okay, source, creation, God does not know illness. We're in that divine alignment with substance. And so if we're experiencing symptoms, chronic illness, pain in our bodies, that means that we have come out of alignment with that. And so rather than focusing on what's wrong, which is what medicine does, we're focusing on coming into alignment with what is right in the body and how there's order in the body, and it knows how to be healthy. That's step one. That's piece one, is why we're going into it with an intention. The second piece is, and here's what's so critical and important and how the mechanism works. Okay, I had 10 years of daily chronic pain, and I had fibromyalgia, and I was in a wheelchair and had 3 back surgeries. So how did I reverse that? I reversed it with this mechanism and this tool, but why and how? Here's what happens. When we are young, from the time we're in utero until we're 7 years old, they're about 7, 10, 12 years old, our conscious mind cannot reject anything that's put into it. So we take on the programs of our surroundings, of our environment, of our family. And it doesn't have to be some big trauma event. It's just that we create a story and we follow what our parents teach us, and it doesn't always serve us and it doesn't always work for us. And we're not encouraged to be our own unique selves and to go out of the flow. We're taught to kind of fit in. And so if we are someone who is full of new and creative ideas, and those things get constricted and squelched and put down, we start to create a story about that. Okay, what does that do? And I'm not saying this is universally how it happens for everyone, but there is this dynamic and there is this mechanism, and this is what creates the illness. Okay. It shifts the energy inside of us. We get energy that's congested in our body somewhere in our energy centers. And what happens, we start to create a story in our minds, in our conscious mind, our ego mind, that wants to keep us safe. It wants to protect us. And so there's the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious mind all fighting with each other. And it creates a value conflict within inside of us. What happens is, where do we store that shame? Where do we store that shame? And where do we store that guilt? We store it in our subconscious. It's too much to process. So we store it there to make it safe and tidy and clean. Guess where the seat of our subconscious is? We think it's in our mind and in our brain. It's not. It's right here in the center of our chest. That is the seat of our subconscious. So when we're trying to heal, when we are stuck in this same place, in this same pattern, over and over and over again, we keep going to doctors, we keep going to alternative practitioners, we keep having Reiki, we keep doing acupuncture, all these things, supplements, vitamins, the whole deal, functional medicine, and we're not getting better. Why? Because there is this value conflict stored in our body, in our subconscious, which is the seat of the high heart. So when you do the love meditation, what it is doing is inviting you to go into your heart center. It's inviting you to get into your physical body. And then it's guiding you and prompting you to affirm and create the energy that can allow this shame that's been stored in the body to free itself up. Now you're no longer constricting energy. The channels of energy can flow throughout your body, throughout your organs, throughout your tissues. And that's how the healing mechanism happens. It's how I went in and reversed all the places of shame in my body that were the trigger points of fibromyalgia and reversed the neurological damage. So that's it in a nutshell. If you don't have the love meditation and you want to get it, it's over on the website at marthablessing.com. And I'll actually leave a link in the video here, and it'll be in the post that goes with this video. And then also, if you do have it and you've been listening to it and you feel that it has not gotten you to the next level, please reach out to me. I'm happy to guide you and assist you into making those shifts. But do it a few more times and do it with that intention of really understanding that this is where the shame is stored and buried, and it's a value conflict, right? Your mind and subconscious and unconscious keeps going round and round in circles. And now that you know that, when you do it again, I think you'll have a different experience. So thanks for listening, and I will see you again soon. Take care.